no strangers to love.
You know the rules, and so do I.
Okay, hey, Boozhoo, and welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Boozhoo, Greta. Yeah, I know we hate on her a lot, but I don't know. You kind of forget she's just a cute little kid sometimes. I know. How you doing, Boozhoo? Welcome back to the show about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Nanaboozhoo. This is Natasha. Boozhoo! And over here is the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Say hello, Michael. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show. And, yeah. We came on just a little early. We're going to have to make this a short one. It's a prayer day. So we got to get ourselves to the church. Gets me to the church on time. Church on time terrifies me. Church on time makes me party. Church on time puts my trust in God and man. Modern love. Hey, Always Learning's here. Hey, Always Learning. Boozhoo. Can we get a gold star for Always Learning? You got it. Well, how do you like that? I like it. So today, I think we're calling this show, how to say Alec Baldwin in Ojibwe. Because if you've seen the news, oops, see, guns are bad. It's too soon, sweetie. I wanted to do a special show today to say, hey, you guys, quit making Alec Baldwin jokes. That's not funny. That's what the show's about today? Yeah. You know. Guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin does. It's too soon. Yeah. We got to take some, yeah, okay, a year from now, this will be like old joke, but you guys, it's not funny. A woman was allegedly killed, and a second man was allegedly critically injured, And Alec Baldwin was allegedly in a movie, and this thing happened, allegedly. Why do you keep saying allegedly? Well, my BS meter's going off. Really? Yeah. And once again, I think everything's a hoax. Conspiracy theorists are not insane. We're paranoid. We think everything's a hoax. But think about it. As the story goes, Alec Baldwin was pretending. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Number one, Alec Baldwin is a, super famous Democrat, Trump-hating, Republican-hating celebrity. He has spent a lot of his, social clout or whatever, pushing leftist ideas. He's very anti-gun, as all of Hollywood is. They want to get rid of the guns, but, they certainly support regulating common sense gun laws, right? I've never seen this, but I'm sure that Alec Baldwin has, publicly gone on and shamed people for having guns. All the while making movie after movie with guns in them. This is what really annoys me about Hollywood people. You know, they'll say they're anti-gun, and then every movie has some gun in it, and they're constantly shooting people, and then telling the world, "Oh, you guys are crazy. You're obsessed with guns." It's like, no, we aren't. You are. You know. And then what's the other thing? Oh, same thing like Harvey Weinstein, women being objectified, you know, feminism and all that stuff, and you go, hey, you know. That's only happening in your stupid industry. You know, women aren't being sexually exploited, you know, working at Target. You know, and they're guilty of everything that they, you know, claim to be against. So, story comes out that Alec Baldwin accidentally shoots and kills somebody on the set of a movie in the middle of nowhere, you know. And then you get a couple of shots that are released to the press of him, you know, feeling bad, calling somebody saying, you know, who gave me a real gun? This is supposed to be a cold gun or whatever. And they kind of slide in these weird industry terms that you think, oh, I just never heard of that. I guess in movies they have fake guns. They're called, like, there's a hot gun, which would be a real gun, but then there would be a cold gun, which would be a fake gun, you know, because Hollywood. You think about it. No, wait. Is this a movie, you guys? Is it fake? They don't have real guns. Real guns are registered. You know what? The day before the shooting of this scene, they said, okay, well, tomorrow, I know we're a Hollywood movie making company and we have, you know, crates of toy guns, which are easy to make and buy and purchase and look exactly like a real gun. You don't need to have something that's almost a real gun to make it look realistic in the movies, you guys. You know, it doesn't have to shoot something. That's not how it works. You know, in movies, they have a toy gun, and half the time, you know, when you see behind the scenes, they're going bang, bang, bang. Then later on, the sound guy, he puts in the gunshot sound. And you can put a little puff of smoke if you want, you know. They don't have to use real guns. Oh, we put blanks in it. What's a blank? It's not a thing. So, my theory is that it's another fake story. You know, if there's such, I believe, this is my conspiracy theory. I believe they have fake stories sometimes. I believe in a thing called propaganda. So some of the actual mainstream news, I'm not going to go on the limb and say all of it, but if any of it is, then all of it has to be looked at sort of sideways and go, you know, did that really happen? Or is this some, you know, weird stage thing where, you know, it'll be a big media circus for a while and then the actor, Alec Baldwin, will either go to jail or not go to jail. But the whole thing is a psychological operation to try to get us to, you know, give up our guns. So like, oh yeah, man. Even the actors aren't safe from the evil gun. You know? See? You see what happens? You play around with guns, and people die. Don't be like Alec Baldwin. Because I have a hard time believing they'd even make a movie with Alec Baldwin in it. But I thought he was like a famous actor. Well, he is, but are there really Alec Baldwin fans? People go, oh, I love that actor. He's so believable in all the things, you know. I don't know. So, of course, I don't know. I'm just allegedly that stuff really happened. You know, And I know I'm supposed to say, oh, I hope I'm wrong, or I hope I'm right, or whatever. Oh, my prayers go to these Hollywood people I've never heard of. The country's in mourning. We're devastated by the news. I sure hope, I don't want to be disingenuous, sweetie. Good word. Yeah, I like that word. What do you think, Michael? Do you believe what you see in the media? Not any of it. Yeah, me either. Hey, sweetie. Yeah? You got a phone call. Already? Huh. What line? On line 2. Oh, okay. Caller. Welcome to the Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo podcast. You're on the air. You have insulted me for the last time. Hey, sweetie, Alec Baldwin's on the phone. Well, hi, Alec. Listen to me, you little pig. A, always be answering the phone. You have insulted me for the last time. What are you talking about? How dare you question the story? Can't you see that I am grieving my accidental murder? Well, is it really murder if it's accidental? Wouldn't it be manslaughter? Listen, you little pig. I'm going to tell this to you one last time. When I call, you better answer. Yeah, we did. Wait a second. Is this my daughter, you little pig? No, this is Nanaboozhoo. You called my live stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was calling my own daughter, who was 11 or 12 at the time when I did that famous thing. I still talk to her that way. Yeah. Hey, can I ask you a question since you're on the show? Yes, you little pig. Quit calling me a pig. What was I going to ask him? If that really happened? Nah. I mean, I don't, of course he would lie. What was I going to ask Alec Baldwin? It had something to do with about his kid. I know. Why can't you remember now? I don't know. I had something to ask you. It was going to be super funny. Well, listen, Nanaboozhoo. While you think of it, why can't you teach me some Ojibwe? Oh, you want to learn an Ojibwe word? Yes, you pig. Quit calling me a pig. Today is Anima E Gija Good. It is our prayer day. Anima E Gija Good. You should say a prayer for yourself. I have been insulted for the last time. Yeah, it's something to do with that phone call. Oh, I remember now. Oh, good. Get rid of this. Is it true that Donald Trump is going to host Saturday Night Live and he's doing a skit where he's playing you accidentally shooting that lady? That's preposterous. Donald Trump. I won't even say his name. Yeah, you said his name a lot. And you really kind of raked him over the coals with your bad impression. I'm a Hollywood actor. I have won awards. Have you? I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm so famous. I think 30 Rock, was that a show you were in? Yes, that's right. I was in 30 Rock. Okay. Anyway, so there's no truth to the fact that Donald Trump was going to play you on Saturday Night Live next, what would that have been, last night? No, that's fake news. You can't believe everything you see on the internet. Haven't you learned that yet? Yeah, I'm starting to suspect. Okay, well, I gotta let you go, Alec Baldwin. You have insulted me for the last time. Okay. I just had to get out of that conversation. Yeah, he's a bit intense. Yeah. Anyway, hello, Boozhoo. In our language, we say Boozhoo. I would like to welcome you to the Ojibwe Language and Culture Podcast with Jim Dunn. Hey, Mino Giga Jabe, Jim. Let's give Jim the old silver star. Hey, Jim, good morning. How you doing? And Grassroots Indians. How you doing, Grassroots? Grassroots says, yeah, crazy, he killed someone. I know. Allegedly. I don't want to be struck down from the propaganda machine or the Illuminati for spreading fake news. Allegedly, Alec Baldwin is a murderer. Allegedly, these are the eyes of a person who ended another person's life with a stupid mistake. All your accomplishments, Alec Baldwin. Everything you know, when you're on your deathbed and you go, wow, look at me. I got a Golden Globe Award. I got People's Choice Award for 30 Rock. Look at my big mansion. Oh, look at my Hispanic wife. Oh, you're not Hispanic? Oh, okay. You know, whatever. All of that's going to be overshadowed by this one day. You woke up in the morning, you had your cornflakes, and you said, okay, honey, I'm going to go to work today. I'm going to go pretend to be a cowboy. Oh, hey, can you grab me that real gun? I'm going to need this. Because, you know, I own a real cowboy gun that shoots real bullets. We're going to use it on a set today. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be so believable. Pew, pew. You know. He's got a silencer on his cowboy gun. Pew, pew. But, and then she's like, okay, have fun, honey. Have fun pretending that you're shooting up people on your movie set. How much you making? Oh, $1.6 million. Oh, good. All right, great. And he goes, you know, good morning, everyone. Remember, safety first. Put on your masks. I don't want to get the COVID. All right, lights, camera, action. Whoops. Oh, crap. I accidentally shot a real gun. Doop, doop. You know. And then the music from that, you know, I was like, oh. No, that's the Wizard of Oz. Okay, my timing's all off. You know, Larry David. Oh. Then he comes home at night. Oh, hi, husband. Hi, Alec Baldwin, my husband, who is 40 years older than me. How was work today? Oh, let me tell you, I'm shot. I mean, I'm not shot. Actually, the camera lady's shot. Ugh. So that happened. What's for dinner? Oh, I thought we'd have, you know, adrenochrome. I thought I'd start things off with a glass of adrenochrome. And then you could, I don't know, feast on the, whatever satanic thing we're involved in. I'm all over the place. But yeah, these are the eyes of a cold-blooded killer. I don't know. What would Alec Baldwin want to have happened to Donald Trump if Donald Trump had accidentally, and we have to assume it's an accident, I don't know. Did Alec have a beef with this camera lady? You know, she was cute too. I know, she was really cute. Was he, you know, was he in love with her? You know, Alec Baldwin's, he's not used to people saying no to him. You know. As I walk along. So, our prayers are with you. The victims of Alec Baldwin's killing spree. We wish you a speedy recovery. I don't know. Hey, Joseph's here. Boozhoo, Joe. We're talking about Hollywood. You know, that's why people tune in here. They're like, hey, should I watch Entertainment Tonight reruns? Or I wonder if anybody watches Entertainment Tonight reruns. I bet you there's YouTube channels that are just Entertainment Tonight from like 1986. And today in Entertainment Tonight, the new sensation, Milli Vanilli, sure to have a long, industrious career. Who's here? Hey, Zagame's here. Do I scold Zagame? To be fair, we came on pretty early. And so in a way, Zagame is actually early today. No, Zagame, I'm just going to wish you a mean old geekajib. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. And I'm not going to scold you yet. Don't ever scold Zagame. You like Zagame, don't you? I do. Boozhoo, Zagame. Anyway, so today, today's a prayer day. I think we picked up that word from boarding school. Yeah, huh? When we were coming up with names of the week, and the Ojibwe speakers would be like, what do they call this day? I'd be like, well, it's just a Sunday. I know, but what do we call it in our language? Well, the day of prayer. We got to go to church. Prayer day. Anama really. What is it? Anama Kijikud. And then we're going to the chapel, and I'm gonna read the preach book. Yeah. Gagikwe mazina igun. Mazina igun. It's a book that you preach from. Thou shalt not kill. Alec Baldwin. That's right there in the preach book. I think it's one of the commandments, huh, sweetie? It sure is. It might be the first one. Oh. I don't know. Do you suppose Alec Baldwin's pro-choice? Yeah, I think he is. Well, I guess it's consistent. Gagi kwe mazina igun. The preach book. The Bible. It's that the book for me. That's why I believe we live on a flat earth. Really? Uh-huh. In a way, I always believed in demons because I was always afraid of The Exorcist, Yeah. But I was way off the path for many years. Really trying hard to be an atheist. I would watch atheist lectures from well-respected non-believers, comedians, like Ricky Gervais and whoever. We just make really good logical cases against the existence of God. And early on, I was convinced that the Bible was ridiculous. So there was no flood. Come on, it's silly. It's a kid's story. It's a kid's story to say, obey your parents, or bad stuff will happen. But then eventually I found out that demons do exist. Therefore, Satan exists. And Satan worshippers exist. They're real. It's not just a, strange kid wearing black in 7th grade. Yes, goth exists. But, when I found out, I eventually had to wake up to the idea, you know what? Evil does exist. And deception exists. And all that dark side of the Bible is real. Well, let's see what the Bible has to say about what is real. I guess when I was convinced that it had to be Satan who deceived the whole world, like a living being couldn't. There couldn't just be a bunch of evil guys in a back room, trying to deceive the world and degrade the world and make good evil. And when I became convinced that there had been a plot to deceive the world for generations, of that the earth was a spinning ball and that the Big Bang, that narrative was actually laid out with an agenda to fool the whole world and convince them that there was no creator. That it's just nothing created this stuff. There was no intent. And it wasn't just like one ad campaign. That it's snuck into every aspect of our lives, our entertainment, and our movies that we watched, and the music we listened to, and every news program having a globe in the back, and science classes for all the kids, and dinosaurs, and stories and movies of dinosaurs, and everything that would just contradict the Bible. It would discredit a creator, and it would discredit the Bible. But then you suspend your disbelief in the Bible. What if the Bible was real? What if what the Bible actually says is true? So we go back to Genesis. What if instead of a big bang and millions of years, that it was created the way they describe it in the Bible? You know what? I could pull up that picture. The picture of the the creation? Yeah. I know we talk about this a lot, but I don't want to turn this into a flat earth debate. But what the Bible says about creation. So it took 6 days. Not millions and millions of years. And it wasn't a huge explosion of nothingness millions and millions of years ago. On day 1, God separated light from darkness. Oh, yeah, but that's no, that's a metaphor. Maybe he just created light. But what's interesting is that he didn't create the sun. He separated light from darkness. And then day 2, separated waters above from waters below. What? What do you mean? Just what it says. Separated the waters above from the waters below. As though there was a dome, a firmament, that did such a thing. On day 3, God gathered the seas together and caused dry land to appear. So day 2, he's got water above and water below. And like air in the middle, I guess. Then on day 3, he made the water go away enough so the land would appear. And he caused seed-bearing vegetation to appear too. So then it started growing grass. I don't know that. Day 4, he made the sun and the stars. Oh, really? I thought the Big Bang started first. And then, eventually, grass and land and water started. Oh, that happened after there was land? Then why is there a big picture of a globe here? Well, because even Bible believers don't believe their Bible. On this part, they've been under a spell too. They go, oh. So he made the sun and the stars. Sun and the stars inside that thing that's dividing the waters above from the waters below. The moon to be signs for seasons, times. Well, the stars are for the seasons, and the moon is for the days of the month, and then the sun is for the hours of the day. It's a big clock. And then finally, on day 6, God created the land creatures. So, oh wait, on day 5, he created the birds of the air and fish in the sea. Okay? That was a day after he created the sun and the moon. And then he created the land creatures. And so all the animals are around, fish in the sea, birds in the sky. Then he made Adam, and then he made Eve. At last he made mankind. He didn't make ladykind, sweetie. Well, he did it eventually. Oh yeah, I suppose he did. Mankind. And then day 7, God rested on the 7th day, which by the way is a Saturday. But I don't know why we're doing this on Sundays. And he blessed this day, and he sanctified the seventh day too. And God saw everything he had made, and behold, it was very good. Well, yeah, but compared to what? Yeah, you can say it's good, you know. Oh, existence. Is it better than something? There's nothing else to compare it with. Yeah, it's good, I guess. It's also bad. It's everything. For in the 6 days, the Lord in heaven, the sea, la 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 la. Anyway, so the Bible, that's what the Bible says. What if it's not nonsense? What if it is a sacred text with truth in it? You know? La 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 da 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 dum bum ba da dum bum bum bum. You want to get up here, sweetie? Already? Yeah. I don't know. I think I've raked what's his name over the coals enough. Alec Baldwin? Yeah. All right, you guys. Here's a song that I haven't prepared yet. What song should we play, sweetie? You just want to browse around? Yeah. Isn't it horrible? I can't even be bothered to prepare for this show at all. You know, I act like I care. But, you know, look at me now. I know! For shame! Let's see. Should I just play this thing again? Little intro thing? Yeah. Oops, I just used your voice. What about... I don't know what this is. I hope this is okay. Miigwech Bizendabayeg. Up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minowa. Oh, wow. Oh, that guy's handsome. Oh, this is Operator. Operator, can you help me place this call? See, the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray, a guy that she said she knew once and almost hated. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell him I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. No, 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 no. That's not the way it feels. Operator, can you help me place this call? I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? So let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. That's not the way it feels. No, 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 no. That's not the way it feels. Operator, let's forget about this call. There's no one there I really needed to talk to. Thank you for your time. You've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. No, 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 no. That's not the way it feels. Operator! That's such a sad song. A story of betrayal, man. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that. Give me the number. You young people won't remember Jim Croce. Jim Croce had a mustache. In a time before that was associated with a certain lifestyle that Freddie Mercury, that guy from the Village People, you name it. Operator! My grandpa had a mustache. But it didn't make him look gay. He looked very straight to me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it. And is there anybody in your life you want to call, but you feel like there's something keeping you from doing it? What is that? Somebody you just have these wonderful memories. Somebody you just love, and somebody you know who loves you back and would probably love to hear from you. And if you got on the phone, maybe be awkward for 20 seconds. Like, what? Who? Well, hey! What are you doing? Be that thing. But then you'd probably be on the phone for 2 hours. Maybe that's why we don't call. We think it's going to be, I don't have 2 hours to reminisce. I'll do it later. And the years go by. And before you know it, man, I haven't talked to that guy in so long. I wonder how he's doing. I wonder if he sees what's going on the way I see it. Part of all this that's going on and people can't stop talking about. This psychological operation that we're under. I heard this today. They were saying that the death rate, from the pandemic is no greater than it was in the year 2018, 2019. Same amount of death. They call it different stuff. They test people, okay, well, no, it's sure not more people have died since the pandemic than during the years of non-pandemic. Except there's also a lot of people have died from related causes of the pandemic. No, they didn't get killed from the bat flu, but they died from, depression, from suicide, from, what else did they die from? Rioting in the street. From all the horrible stuff that's coming out from the belief that there's a pandemic. The supply chains have been disrupted. People are going to starve to death. will die of starvation because of the pandemic. History will say, oh yeah, so many people died of starvation because there was a pandemic that stopped all the, goods and services from outside of the country. For some reason, we've become dependent on that. It makes no sense. This whole country is one big farmland. But, Sakame says, Natasha, you're too young to be so smart. Aren't I, though? I am wise beyond my years. You would never guess. Sometimes I feel like a 50-year-old man inside a little girl's body. No. What if I identified that way? I am a little girl who identifies as a grown man who identifies as a little girl. It's a, full circle. I can identify however I want. But I think I'm done with the pronoun game. I'm not going to play along anymore. That's become so mainstreamed. Like normal, educated, professional people will sign their YouTube or their emails he, her pronouns. She, him, or he, her. No, I want to be like she, her pronouns. Excuse me. I'm just not going to play along anymore because that assumes that you're on board. The science has been settled. If you emotionally feel a certain way, that is the truth of your condition. It's like, no, it's not. I've always said it. You don't get to choose your pronouns. The rest of reality will. Somebody calls you a murderer. Well, then that's what you are, Alec Baldwin. But yeah, everyone's under that's because it's just that not being able to speak the truth, not being able to think straight. No, this person who has transitioned. I was like, wait, what do you mean, transition? Put on a wig. It's like you're gonna have to define transition. And can we still debate whether or not that's real? Excuse me, I've just transitioned into, everyone makes the same dumb jokes. Well, I identify as a Coke bottle because of my Coke bottle figure. Nah. Science. She blinded me with science. Can you really transition? I was born with a man's skeleton. Then, because of my mind, I felt like I was a little girl. So I made a transition. No, you didn't transition at all. Yeah, you can cut off whatever you want. But it doesn't transition. Is that how you think girls are made? Come on. Come on, let me wrestle the girls. I feel like a girl. But, there's a phone. I wonder if that's Tom. Did you guys hear that? Oh, this is a real good live stream. I'm just trying to hear my phone. It's a guy's name. I don't know. Anyway, that's about all the time I had for today anyway. I might as well go back. Bloop. Okay, Boozhoo. Hi, Nanaboozhoo. It's Natasha. Hey there, baby doll. How are you? I'm good. Did you put out your tobacco and pray? Actually, no, I didn't. I just talked about transgenderism and Alec Baldwin. But I kind of feel like we need to get moving. Okay, you want me to pick you up? Would you mind? Sure. Hang on, I'm going to scan for your coordinates. Okay. All right, locking in on your coordinates. Don't move. I won't. 1 to teleport. Energize! Hey, baby doll. Hi. Did you have a nice time? Yeah, sure. Did you want to sign out? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I should. Okay. Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We might come back on tonight. I don't know. Might have to do a longer show. Miigwech, Bisandawieg. Thank you for listening. And, I don't know. Miigwech Kanawabieg. Thank you for watching Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. Over here, the rock star cartoonist, Nanaboozhoo. And, yeah, I will see you again. Gigawabamin Manawa. Oh, sweetie, would you mind? Not at all. 1 to teleport. See you tomorrow. Energize! Energize! Doggone, it won't work again. Just wiggle the little thingy and...